I need to go and get some plastic. The plastic. You're welcome, Harvey's. Harvey, sorry. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's head. Let's head out. Let's roll out. It might be worth, to be fair, for me to fill a train. Might be worth for me to fill a train with items here. If I'm going to be working over here, I'm going to stick another let's locomotive on this. Autobots, roll out. I enjoyed the new Transformers movie. Obviously no spoilers, but like, it was a good film. I enjoyed it. What did you think of it, Ronin? I enjoyed it a lot. Really good. Still got to see it, Guido. It was fun. I'm seeing videos on YouTube now. Oh yeah. All right, let's fill up this train with items. And yeah, we'll just grab like a lot of things. To be honest, let's empty my stuff right now. Let's clean all this up, shall we? Cool. Let's go. This is going to pause a train, but it's only the thingy train. The plastic and rubber train. Which is fine. There we go. Yeah, it was a really good film. I enjoyed it a lot. Also, thanks for the follows, everybody. Quiety, Costas, Moose, Naughty, Lee, Marvin Zock, and I'm Bad at Poker. Welcome in. We're going to need to go and get some aluminium as well. So we'll have to do a trip down there to fill that up. Right, we are going to hold up the train, but it's fine. I'm going to need a lot of mortars, to be honest. Aren't I? Appreciate the alert running. JD died. Welcome in, man. Okay, the train's not here yet. Do we need to go and get some aluminium? All right, let's go. Exclamation mark song, Marvin. Autosave? No, it wasn't. That was close. I took the wrong track there. I went the wrong way again. Back it up. Back it up. Anyone else having issues with jetpack letting liquid biofuel? No, it's fine for me, Zell. It works for me, but I don't know about experimental. Jetpack fuel only works on experimental. I blame him. I blame him. That was his fault. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a big fucking problem. I can access all of this. The trail's not derailed. And I can't reverse it. And I can't move this train forward either. This train, look, the power's going up at the bottom. But the speed isn't. The question was, when was my last autosave? 12:43. Half an hour ago. Let's... I did try it with the off self-drive first. Wait, now it's moving. Don't hit that other train. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I've got an autosave. Hold on. And then I've got a backup of trains happening as well now. God. It was his fault. He'd come out of that junction. Yeah, there's no way. If I was to leave my autosave on 5 minutes, yeah, we'll be freezing every bloody... Okay, let me just push this up here. No, it lags, but it's work. Yeah, but you gotta think about it. If I put it on 5 minutes, it's gonna be taking 20 to 30 seconds to save the autosave. Come on. All right. Are we good now? Everything fine? Okay. I think we're fine. Back to train ride. All right. Does it? Does it? All right. War Towers, thank you so much for the 12 out of blood 8 months, that 1 year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Minzy Fox, welcome in as well, and Minecraft, welcome in as well. I need to learn how to do it. I was using a mod that made it easier, but it won't work for a while. Learned how major curves from YouTube videos, and now I'm going through my main save, rebuilding massive sections of the road and rail. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey Bitz, how do you get all your materials to your storage hubs? Do you overproduce to all your factories, or do you just create a small amount of storage? So I always make sure that my central storage, either in my starter factory, has one of every item I'm producing and going to produce. Everything up to computers. So as long as my storage has every single item I can make, all the way up to computers in my starter base, I always do that until I build the mega base later on. But what I do is I ship it all. So my starter base builds everything up to computers, and all goes into the storage within that building. Yes, I will need to bring like import plastic and rubber into that building, and I'd do that via train. All right, be careful, Bitsy. It's a high dense area. All right, we're good. We're clear. We definitely need to separate all these trains again. Just because of human error. I'll do that will be. Why are those signs? So no, it's a bug in experimental right now, Blue Man. They're still working, but the visuals are like broken right now. You just start to base the one with the hub at it. Yes. Yeah. That will be getting eliminated once I'm making everything in there, either elsewhere or into a new storage, where then I can start working on my Titan builds. I see or don't. Payne Moore, welcome in, man. Welcome in. hydrate. I will do. Give me a minute. Especially when we get past up to this junction. For blueprints besides Satisfactory calculator, satisfactoryblueprints.com. How did I get the quartz out the cave? I just basically just put the miner down and then just kind of stacked the belts neatly and just kind of followed the terrain with my belts. Really? So freestyle, yeah. And then hooked them onto a foundation when I got out the cave. There you go. We've had our daily adventure for the day. Daily adventure. Neon green beam of light. That's a beacon you can put down via the maps. Via the map. If you go into the map, click on this new map marker right here. Place it wherever. I'm going to place it right there. Click highlight marker. Apply. There's the beacon. So you can easily find stuff. You know? Do you use Satisfactory calculators to plan your factories? No. No, no. I'll just build everything as I go. I've only ever seen this game from watching Let's Game It Out and found you from the reaction to it. Looks like you've done a ton of work here. Yeah, I think this save entirely is 513 hours. Little Wolf, welcome in as well. Good morning from the States. Hi, Cleavia. How you doing, man? Yeah, it was experimental. Yeah. No, it's already in game. The beacon is was part of update 7. You're doing good? Awesome. We'll upload it here. Beacons. Well, no, this is the new beacon, right? It's the new beacon, this, right? Beacons are still in game. but this is the new beacon that replaced beacons, right? So the beacons are still being removed, right? Still deprecated, but like this is the new beacon, you know. Hey, Gas Monkey. Good to see you. How's things? Just watched a golden car get launched by a train while it was headed to a truck depot. Yep, that'd be trucks. Oh, I've got everything in case industrial beams. I've left most things on my on the train now, haven't I? I'm probably going to be doing this for like the next couple of trips, just coming backward and forward to this. Things are good. Good to hear, man. Pumpkinhead, good morning. Corsair been going nuts, building a factory in a 5x5 tower. People still doing that. 5x5s. I have the sirens active on them, so it's a rainbow ball flying away until all of them return with the power. I think I'm gonna go make a sandwich in a minute, chat. Yeah, I'm working on the power plant. Yeah, I need to change the plan, to be honest, to fit what we're currently doing, because it still says quartz, right? The crystal oscillators. Everything goes to the base and gets sorted in sync. Always a good idea. Is it all your overflow that's been sunk? Our pipe floor holes bugged, can't get any fluid through. Would not surprise me. I've not touched any water holes yet. Has anyone else experienced that? Hey, Nalos. I was lurking the other day during one of your streams and I saw you had light panels under the underside of your rail. How did you make them stick to the roof? Oh, I can show you. Bear with me real quick. Actually, I can just show you here. It's going to be your best friend called Beams. So just grab yourself a painted beam, and you place it down, just like that. So whatever direction you place it, it's going to turn the opposite way. So if I put it that way, and I put down a large billboard, you can see it snaps to the pillar. So if you put it horizontal, it will snap the opposite way. If I put it this way, it's going to snap that way. The good thing about these as well, Nilaus, is if you're after doing them as a road ceiling, is getting they actually fit 2 foundations perfectly. So if you've got 2 foundations here, you can just zoom that there. Put that there. And it'll actually fit in here perfectly if you get the painted beam and then just place it between the foundations here. Make sure it's on default. So you put it that way, right in the middle of both foundations, and then grab the, obviously the large one or whatever size you want to use, and then just place that there, and it'll automatically snap and fill that whole center there, like that. And I can just boop, add that in there, remove that. I don't know. Let's do blue. The color. Emission up. Boom. There you go. Let's go. You're welcome, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. We'll get a shout out for Nilos. Awesome content creator. If you're into like your logistics factory games, if you're like an honest creator when it comes to reviews of factory games, with a well-balanced review, not just one-sided into everything, definitely check him out. The glow is epic, yeah. Blueprint dismantle mode is heaven. I'm definitely, obviously, I really like the whole nudge thing. It was definitely needed, you know. Deserves of stuff. I appreciate it, man. Okay. So I don't want to like. Let's remove these. Oh, not them. Are the signs optimized now for decorations? Yes. Yes. As you know, we had like 50-odd thousand signs in our previous saves, but like, said 200 hours back in our save. And as you know, it broke the whole highway. And as I released this save to you guys, right, we had people's PCs bricking. We had, well, one PC brick. We had people can't even load in the save. We had multiple people with just like random artifacts appearing out of the ground and everything. Well, GPU artifacting. And then we also had the world was going all spiky around it. That's because the signs wasn't de-rendering no matter where you was on the map, right? They were still like loading the resources. Where now they work near enough exactly like lights. So the more lights you put around you, think of like a big circle around you, right? When you put one light down, it shrinks a tiny little bit. The more lights you put down, it shrinks further. So it's kind of like a dynamic view range of signs and lights, right? So the more signs you put down, the more lights that will render closer and closer to you. And I think we found out there's a balance. If we actually go to my highway real quick, we can see there is... like the lights have a... But, oh my god, there's a lot of doggos just in one spot. What the... Did they all just come out of the bush? No signs render sooner. Yeah, I want it to be a little bit more extended than what it is now. To be honest, large signs don't. I don't know if that's a bug right now, but large signs don't. We can see the distance of them, right? Right? But small signs do, however. So we can kind of see... the signs are still glowing over there. If they were small signs, they'll only be glowing up to about here. And then every time I move closer, they'll kind of just like flick on like a motion sensor. Doggo nest too. because of the size of the signs? I don't know. But I've got to be careful here, because if that's doing that with large signs, we don't want the same thing to happen like we did before, right? So just be careful when it comes to the large signs, not rendering out for now, until maybe it gets fixed. Okay, let's get these. Let's get you done. We actually don't need to do that, no, do we? What's going on here? Bloody monkeys. You're welcome, Norway. Anytime, dude. Anytime. Do 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 do. Do do do.
Theater with a gift in subs. Gift in 10 subs. Gift in 10 subs. Holy crap. Dude went bananas. He went bloody bananas. He gifted 10 subs to the community. Thank you. Appreciate it, theater. Make sure you thank Theater Tech Guru. I'm being told I need to get moving because I've been sat here for an hour and not moved a muscle. So thanks, Theater Tech Guru. Miv? 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 Miv with the gifted subs, oh yeah. Miv with the gifted subs, oh yeah. Miv with the gifted subs, oh yeah. Gifting 5 subs. Gifting no subs, oh shit. Gifting 4 subs, shit. Gifting 5 subs, oh shit. Maeve, Maeve. It's Maeve. Maeve gifted subs. You get to watch ad-free. You get to watch ad-free. I swear these get weirder and bloody weirder. The thing is as well, halfway through that, I got an 8. Like I got a frog in my throat, so it maybe got.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And you started a high bloody train as well. Guys, thank you for the gifted subs. Bam. Do you use Satisfactory calculators to plan your factories? No. Everything is just done by ear. I play this game like a lot. So everything kind of comes naturally. Like I know how much normally a recipe is gonna produce and input, so I kind of have an understanding in my brain what it is. And when it comes to like planning factories out anyway, you want to go for one obstacle at a time and not think of the, you know the end result you want to make, but you don't need to like I said, like focus on everything at once. Think of one section, then one section, then one section, then one section, and that entire section will make the end goal you're after. I'm not gonna lie, I got scared with that then. Hi Mochi, how you doing? How you doing? Little Wolf as well, guys. Thank you so much for the follows. Painmar as well. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Bow, bow, bow. Boop. Boop. Did I just duplicate that? I did. What you doing? What you doing, sir? What you doing? You're a spoon. You, sir, are spoon. Me, clever. Morty's trying to get a party going. I'm doing alright. How are you doing? You could be there for a while. Just saying. You never know. You never know. Wait a minute. What? My inventory vault? Oh boy. Hey, Dapper Kitty. Meow. Thank you so much for the 16 blinking months. 16 months. Yeah. God damn it. How does the air device work? It's just a custom Google thing I've set up within Stream Elements. There's actually a preset that sounds very much like Ada as my voice alerts.
I'm back! Mochi with the gifting subs! Gifting 5 subs! Gifting 5 subs! Oh my god! He gifted those subs! Oh yeah, he gifted those subs! Oh yeah, he gifted those subs! Oh my god! You get to watch ad free! You get to watch ad free! For how long? For how long? The next 30 days! Oh yeah! Gifting 5 subs! He gifted 5 subs! He gifted 5 subs! Mochi! Mochi! It's cringy as fuck, but fun as fuck. I can just hear myself laughing like this. Wrong button!
Wrong button. God damn it. Oh, damn. Jeez. Bloody hell. Wrong button and jump scaring myself, basically, yeah. Oh, damn. Alright, music. I can play music without going. I don't have Spotify open on this PC. wrong button. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to get rid of a stack of concrete here. Or something. Billy Eye, my dude. It's a boy. Thanks, man. Thanks. We just had a Twitch, baby. Hell yeah. It's a Twitch, baby. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it, man. Loving this. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it myself. Like, I've always liked synthwave music anyway, but like All I'm listening to is just Lo-Fi Girl right now. You know. That's all I'm listening to. Appreciate it, really, man. Thank you for the support. Okay, I overclocked these, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Here's the synth wizard. Yeah, but it's Lo-Fi Boy, but under the Lo-Fi Girl record label on Spotify, right? Gifting a sub. 17 subs. So begins the power plant. Indeed. Indeed. It's going to be a big job. It's going to take us like a month to build. Maybe longer. Maybe a month, the next month and a half. I want to try and get it done before Tectonica release. But there's going to be multiple videos throughout that time. Because I'm not going to do like this whole like power plant in one YouTube video. I'm going to break it down in sections. So that's kind of my plan right now. You need 2 weeks to redo the power plant. True. To be honest, I want to get it done before I move house. And I want to get it done. I want to get it bloody done before Starfield. Before Starfield. Yeah. That's the plan. It's not just going to be a power plant as well. Well, it's going to be one of the main power... It's going to be basically the main power plant for like the next 6 months. But it's going to have everything in there where we can access the whole power grid. This is going to be the start of implementing with the power towers, the priority power switches. And then we're going to be overhauling the highway that we already have and establishing the 2 rail connections on the bottom side, you know. I need to finish my factory before City Sky... I'll be fine. It's October, City Skylines 2. We don't think about that yet. We've got Cyberpunk DLC. We've got... what else we got? We got the Assassin's Creed launch. We've got Final Fantasy comes out this week. You've got Tectonica release. You've got Starfield, you know. Baldur's Gate 3. You know. There's a lot of games we got planned this year. A lot of games we're planning. Because we are slowly drifting away from solely being a Satisfactory content creator. We are going into variety. Because that is the plan. And it's doing as well so far. Somebody Go Games coming? Indeed. Realized I had affiliated on Twitch someone in the last few days. Hell yeah. GG. GG. Let's, if I bring you and bring you across there, then attach you to there, remove you, you will then go to the correct height. Perfect. Perfect. Bloody perfect. Na 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 na. Dun, dun. Remember, guys, I've got to create a thumbnail in about an hour and a half. Because the God of War continuation starts today. If you guys have been watching that. After bloody days of issues. Don't make you an ambassador. If I was if it was gonna make me an ambassador, I would have already hit it by now. Beep. Boppity boop. Bippity boppity boop. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. I really wish pipes didn't do that. I really wish they didn't. Lame. Lame, fix it. If there ever is a problem, we just blame him. That's the way it works. Don't care if it's not his job. Bean! What are you doing? Don't you stand there. Bean. Hey. Bean. Can I come there, please? Thank you. Bean, like, just go that way. Bean. What are you? This is the wrong time, Bean. Just like stop sliding on the pipe. He's just sliding on it. He's like, Come on, get going. Go, you spoon. Don't come back. I swear this guy. He's going to make me delete stuff here, isn't he? Bean. 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 Move! Oh, he moved. Oh, damn. He moved. He moved. Perfect. I didn't do anything. He moved. Did not do anything. He moved. Is it? I'm gonna go over this way. Hopefully you despawn. Why is that quiet? Dapper! The 1,000 bloody biddies. Power plant almost don't know. I need to add iCam to this screen. I need to add iCam to this screen. Let's add iCam to this screen. We need to add it back. We need to add it back. No, I can't. Because when I switch to just chatting now, it adds a marker to my VOD list. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.